Yo, what's up, YouTube? Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you. Got a special video for you today. I got 2 packages in the mail. And you know what happens when the Comic Jabroni does unboxings? We're also going to do a whiskey review. So you're going to want to stay tuned. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Hey, welcome back, guys. So today's video is going to be a comic unboxing, and when we do unboxings on this channel, man, Edwin the Comic Jabroni likes to do bourbon/whiskey reviews. Remember that I have my 700 subscriber contest going on right now, the giveaway, so I'm going to go ahead and link that right up here in the corner. Make sure to check that out. Too easy. Like, subscribe, and comment on that video. Check it out for all the rules. And if this is your first time watching, guys, think about just hitting that subscribe button. I'm dropping videos all the time. I'm doing whiskey reviews now, talking about comics, doing comic reviews, all that stuff. If you're really into that kind of YouTubing, check out more of my shows. So let's get into this comic unboxing and review. Today's comic unboxing and whiskey review. So today's whiskey of choice, guys, this is going to be a budget bourbon review. Okay, what we have here is Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. This is this also goes by the name of like Evan Williams White Label, because you'll actually find a ton of Evan Williams out there, and it's going to be the black label, and it is not a Bottled in Bond. We talked about it, what Bottled in Bond is, on a previous video. I'm going to link it up here, and that was the old granddad, right? So Bottled in Bond, it is like a federal law that stipulates what this bourbon or whiskey has to go through to be considered bottled in bond, right? It has to be distilled. Let's talk about it really fast. Must be the product of one distillation season, one distiller at a single distillery, and it has to be aged at least 4 years, and it has to be 100 proof, okay? And we see that right there. So we're gonna be doing that. And the boxes that I have to unbox, first one is gonna be from my buddy, one of my closest friends here on YouTube, and it's gonna be Rod the Rican. You guys know him. You guys have seen his channel. Awesome guy, awesome part of the comic YouTube community. And then the next box is gonna be from a buddy from Florida as well, and you guys know him as, many of you might know him. It's gonna be Jim Boatwright, man. Jim hit me up on Instagram, said that he was working on something. The dude is an amazing artist, and he had been working on something for me, and he said he wanted to send it out. So we got to talking. I gave him my address, and he sent it out to me. So I'm really happy to get both of those packages. But what we're gonna do first, we're gonna open up this bottle. As you can see, I have not opened it. That's not gonna be the case with every one of my whiskey reviews. Some of them, they are whiskeys or bourbons that I drink on a regular, and this one I just happened to find not too long ago. So Evan Williams is a product of the Heaven Hill Distillery in Kentucky. Not all the best bourbons come from Kentucky, right? I live in Texas. We have some really awesome bourbons here, but man, there are some really awesome bourbons that come out of Kentucky. So I'm gonna pop this off. Now, this isn't your typical cork top for a bourbon, which you know, I really enjoy those, but this is just gonna be one of those a screw top. Ain't nothing wrong with that, guys. And oh boy, oh man, like I've said in prior bourbon whiskey reviews, guys, I'm just your regular everyday run-of-the-mill bourbon whiskey drinker, right? I've never been to a school on how to really taste a bourbon or a connoisseur of bourbons. I just enjoy drinking a good whiskey, and I like getting these reviews out to you because maybe you want to dip your toe into drinking bourbon, so you check out my show and you see, hey, Comic Jabroni did a review on it. Let me see how this is, what he thought of it, and then we go, you know, you go from there. Drink your bourbon. Drink your bourbon however you want, guys. It is your money. Drink it neat like I'm doing. Drink it on the rocks. Mix it. It's your money. It's your bourbon. Do however you want. So here we go. Evan Williams Bottled in Bond Kentucky Straight Bourbon, man. This is everything I've been told is that this is a very good budget bourbon. What do I mean by budget bourbon? This isn't gonna break your bank, right? I found this bottle right here, 750 mLs for mLs, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, I found this for $11.99, guys. I mean, that's a steal. This is a good daily driver bourbon. What do I mean? When you want to have a bourbon, you know, you can pick this up and it's not going to kill you. It's not one of those $50, $60 bottles that is going to break the bank, right? And you don't want to drink that every day. You want to kind of save that one. So we're going to go with the smell test. As always, we do the smell first. And that smells sweet. Vanilla. A lot of vanilla in that, guys. Little bit of caramel, but not as much. Like that vanilla really comes through on this one. And let's give it the old drink test. Ooh. Definitely not as smooth as some of the other bourbons that I've reviewed. But you can't, you know, it's a budget bourbon. It does taste very good. It's very sweet. It doesn't have, like other bourbons that I've reviewed, it doesn't have as much of like the oak, because, you know, bourbon has been aged in new charred oak barrels, but this one doesn't have as much as that wood flavor to it as I've had in others. Very, very sweet, guys. I enjoy that. So what are we gonna do? Now we are going to unbox. First one we're gonna do is Jim Boatwright. So I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna fast forward to when it's opened, okay? Peace. All right, welcome back. Okay, so I opened it up. Looks like I have, there's a drawing in there, like I said, and he sent me, maybe it looks like a comic book. Oh yeah. Dude, so you guys know I am a huge fan of the Joker, right? You know, everything Joker, I'm all about. I'm always looking for Joker covers. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Batman book, right? Joker has, he's been a part of other runs. Let's cut this off. So what did he find me? And this, I mean, it is a Batman book, right? You're gonna find most Joker covers on a Batman series. But what did he give me? He got me Batman Confidential number 11 from January of 2008. And it is presenting the Joker. That is a sweet cover. Absolutely love anything that has to do with the Joker, man. The dude is insane. He is insane and the perfect villain for what Batman represents, right? So he got me that. And then he got me, like I said, he drew something for me, man. So I can't wait to get this opened up and check it out. Oh, my second love. Oh my gosh. Yo, Jim Boatwright. This is too much, man. Look at that. You guys know I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I talk about it all the time. Check that out. Holy smokes. I think I remember Jim asking me, actually, you know, out of all the Turtles, which one was my favorite. And I told him, you know, growing up, definitely Michelangelo. He was the party dude, man. And now, you know, now as an adult, I really appreciate Leo and I dig Raphael, right? So one's the leader and one's the dude with the attitude. But growing up, man, Michelangelo was definitely my favorite. This is amazing. Yo, Jim, that is amazing. I cannot wait to get this framed, and I'm going to put it up right next to all my other Turtle action figures, dude. I cannot wait. Thank you so much, Jim Boatwright. This is amazing. Dude, you are an incredible artist. Thank you so much. You should be working on, you know, on a comic book series. You should be putting that the artwork out for the masses to see. So we're gonna get a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do with my whiskey reviews, I usually do I add ice, right? But what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna add just a touch of water, because sometimes water will kind of open up, you know, the flavor profile of a whiskey. So we're gonna try that out. And while that's kind of sitting, letting that water kind of settle in there, we're gonna open up Rod the Rican's box. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So Rod, man, this feels like a mystery mail call. Rod, you are a scholar and a gentleman, sir. Thank you so much. Let's get a sip of this. So it's been sitting with the water for a little bit. Yeah, still that sweetness, man. This is a sweet bourbon. That's crazy. It smells like Christmas to me. That's what it smells like. It smells like Christmas, right? And this stuff on a cold evening, you want to sit down, you want to have a whiskey and kind of feel yourself warm inside. This is some good stuff to drink. Ooh. That vanilla. This is a spice. Has some spice to it. Not as smooth, right? You can't just drink this down. This got some spice. This has a little bit of kick there at the end. That is good stuff. So let's get into what did Rod send me. Now, Rod knows I'm a huge Batman fan, and I didn't have these in my collection. He asked me if I did, and I did not. So thank you so much for sending these. First up, we got Batman 402. I remember I've seen this book so much out there, and I've never picked it up. So glad that I got that. I like that whole Batman choking the other Batman down. Next up, we've got Batman 403. Add that to the collection. Another Batman book here. This is an awesome one, man. This is from the New 52 run. This is Batman Joker's Daughter, the one shot. Those are cool to have. I know they have on this on these villain covers. They do have the regular cover like this, and then they have one that's kind of glossy and holographic, something like that. I don't know. What is it called? Super cool, as Perry likes to say. Anyways, all of these villain one-shots, they're kind of just stories about that one villain that's on the cover. And sometimes you see the hero in it, and sometimes you don't. So it was across the whole range of New 52, and every series had these villains. And they usually had 4 different villains, right? So but Batman has Batman, they had Detective Comics, they had Batman and Robin, and each one of them had 4 different villains. So super cool to find that. And a book that I didn't get. This book came out a month ago, and I think issue number 2 comes out next week. And Rod found me a copy. I'm so happy. This has been getting huge, awesome reviews. And it is Reaver #1 from Image Comics. Another Image #1. Wow. Super happy to have that, Rod. Thank you so much. You knew I was looking for that book, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I think when it came out, I was in Kentucky for training. When I came back, they were all sold out, man. So thank you so much to Rod for getting me this book. I've been looking for it. I had heard that it's kind of a Suicide Squad meets Game of Thrones, right? And those are 2 series that I love. Suicide Squad in the comic world, and then Game of Thrones. Reading that book, I absolutely enjoyed it, and watching the show, favorite of mine. Now, the next thing up, this is kind of a laughing one, right? This is the inside joke, but if you ever watched any of the live streams with me, Rod, and Perry, you'll know the joke. And what he sent me was a trade of Daredevil Dark Knights. Oh, Rod, you're a funny guy, huh? You're a funny guy. What do you think, huh? You're a clown, huh? You're a jokester. Yeah, myself and Perry have been giving Rod such crap for so long about reading Daredevil, and it's all in good fun, all in good love. Read what you want, guys. It's your money. Read what you want. Read what you like. Pick up what you love. But I haven't been picking up Daredevil. It's not a series that I really got into, and it's not a series that I want to read. But he keeps harping on it. So I'm glad he AOK'd this to me, because I'm going to read it, man. I'm going to read this Daredevil. I'm going to see what it's all about. I know this is an older series, and it's not the run that's going on right now, but I hear good things. So Rod, thank you so much, man, for sending me this. Jim Boatwright, dude, thank you 100% for sending this amazing drawing of of Michelangelo and Shredder. I cannot wait to get a to get a frame for it and put it up on the wall, dude. That is absolutely amazing. You, my friend, again, are an amazing artist, guys. So remember, drink your bourbon at least once a night, because it's scientifically proven that it lubes the brainstem, and it is super healthy for you guys. So thanks for watching. Anytime I get a comic unboxing, we're gonna do a whiskey review, and I have at least 3 or 4 other whiskeys on deck to be reviewed. If you saw my picture on Instagram, and I'll post it here, yes sir, I'm a bourbon lover, and I am starting to build my collection of bourbon. So guys, until next time, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Take it easy. Peace.